So it appears that what I did with the water pressure gauge on our mains feed yesterday made it worse, not better. Morning world, welcome to Friday 7th of June. A couple of bits and bobs I need to do this morning. One is we're gonna, look at the ravens. Great big black things. One is we're gonna just open a gate and let the cattle into the next paddock. I was gonna do it yesterday, but you know what? They haven't been bawling, they haven't been complaining, and I was quite happy for them to continue tidying up out on the golf course, but I think now they are starting to get a bit short of something a bit fresh. So we're going to put another bale of silage in there today as well, because they seem to be tucking into that, quite liking that stuff. So, but yeah, today there's going to be some confusion now, because the animals that are in here can get into that field. The animals that are over there can't, and I'm not sure if they got the brain power to work out how to get in here. We'll find out in a second. Hello Mush, how are you? All right, they've chewed this off fairly well in here. Obviously there are some bits of the grass they like less than other bits, but yeah, you've got the idea, you know what's going on, don't you? Right, okay. That's going to excite them a bit, isn't it? Right, they just got to work out how to get in here now. Oh, lovely. Look at her, just nipping the seed heads off that. She likes the tops, she likes the bottoms. Okay, job 2. I need a tool that I left in here. That tool. So what I think I was adjusting the pressure on the pressure gauge or pressure reduction valve yesterday, but I don't know, I seem to have less and less flow, so maybe I turned it the wrong way. So now we're going to try turning it the other way and see if that helps. Let's see what that does. Did you lose me again? You disappeared without me. You've got to pay attention. Come on. I'm really hoping this is the fix, and all I did was turn the tap the wrong way. See, for me, I thought loosening off, undoing, would increase the pressure, not decrease it. And that may still be the case. We're about to find out. Right. That's better. Still fluctuates a bit, doesn't it? That's a lot better. I wonder if it'll keep up with that now. Have I fixed it? Only one way to find out. Float's still going down quite quick. But let's keep it up, I think. Right, okay. That's the pressure right up. That's the heat on. I've got no waterproofs on, but let's give it a go. So still a little bit. Might go and turn it up another notch. Just a little bit more. Cattle are still complaining in there. Half of them have sussed it out. They're in there. The other half are stood just at the fence going, we can't get in there, we can't get in. It's like, we'll walk up the field 30 metres, go for the gap in the fence, and you're there. We can't work it out, I ain't clever enough. Okay, I'm going to go another half turn. A half turn down, so tighter is more, looser is less. Try that. Something's making a very strange noise over there. I'm assuming it's a deer, but it's suddenly got all their attention, and now everybody's in with the grass. Now wants to go back out there to find out what's making that noise. I want to find out what's making that noise too. Pretty sure it's a deer. Let's go and have a look. See, the last time I heard a noise like that, it was a muntjac caught up in fence, which is the reason I'm going to go and investigate, because that's quite possibly what it is again. There's a deer has jumped the fence, got stuck in it, can't escape, and is now in distress. So, and you noisy buggers are going to have to come and find. Biscuit, wait, come on, keep up. Let's go find out. All right. I don't really need any help from them. Sounds like it's coming from right at the very bottom. I can't see anything yet. Well, there's a deer. There's two deer. So, pair of muntjac. I don't know if the camera's picking them up or not. Looks like he's chasing her. Whatever the problem is, it's in there somewhere. Might be a calf got separated from mum. So he's chasing her. There is a reasonable chance that it's a calf got left behind on the fence. Biscuit, biscuit. Biscuit, biscuit, biscuit. Biscuit, come here. That's what it was. It was the calf. Calf had lost mum. Mum's up there being chased by buck. Nothing was hurt. Just couldn't find mummy. Go on, don't turn left. Mum is to your right. Oh, you daft creature, you've gone the wrong way. Right. It's gone the wrong way. Hopefully she'll find it. She'll hear it calling. Anyway, the calf was, I'm assuming he was in there and couldn't work out how to get through here, and then had got through here, but had lost mum because mum was being chased by buck. So We'll see. We're early now. The calf's still running up and down the fence. He's not really sussed it out yet. I can see Mum. She's about 25 feet away from him. He's up there. I think Mum's busy with Dad. Right. We'll wander back that direction. We'll see what we can see, which probably won't be very much. Right, I can see the calf. And Mum. Yes, Mum is messing around with the buck. I'm pretty sure that's Mum running down the fence line there. And now she's gone through the fence and left her calf behind again. Which is probably my fault. Right. I don't want to terrorise him too much. But where did the buck go? Unless that was the buck. I don't know. Okay, the calf's just gone through the fence. They're all back together, I think. All right, well, that was nowhere near as dramatic as I thought it could be. So last time I had one that jumped over, that was a Rhodo actually. Was it a Rhodo? No, it was a muntjac. Yeah, the last one was a muntjac that tried to go over the fence and got his back leg caught between two strands of wire, and as he went over, twisted, and it basically trapped him, a bit like a gin trap. But no bones broken. We just got in there and pulled it out, released it. So we're making an awful noise. Come on, you. Okay, we'll go back to the barn and see if my extra twist on the pressure relief valve has made any difference. So cattle have had a good chew at this, and they have taken the worst of it off. This is kind of ready for resting. I got to decide now whether I open one of the fields I was thinking of mowing or feed the silage. Most people seem to agree with me. Feed the silage. Well, there, and while I can see you, let's have you out of there, shall we? The way I look at it, if I pull one every time I find one, sooner or later I'll stop finding them. Like, no flower on it, not enough energy in the plant now to produce a flower to a successful seed, so that can go in the hedge. Where they can't reach you. Okay. And they're all back in the avenue now, wanting to know what they missed. What was the excitement about? And you rotten swine for not letting us join in. Come here, you. Come on. So you can come back in now. Yeah. Over there. Is that way. That's too much mooing, making you cough like that. Right, you haven't got. You can just keep going. Right, back in the barn. We'll have another go on the pressure washer and just see if tweaking that screw in a little bit harder is going to make the difference and keep me going. I mean, it's way better than it was, but it's not quite good enough. So, come on. Well, at least I managed to wet the wall a bit. That might help it. We'll wet it a bit more. Still doing it. Just not as bad. Okay, so that's this side of that gate done, part of the wall done, part of the wall done. I'm stopping for a minute because I'm not wearing PPE and I'm getting plastered. I need to go and put some waterproofs on before I finish this. Before I do that though, I'm going to go and see my dad because apparently he's had a fall. He's okay. Apparently his sense of humour is intact, but he's a bit shaky, a bit battered. So I'm going to go and see him, show my face, make sure he's okay. But before we do that, what have you got in there? You got a rat in there or something? Is it a rat? Is it a rat? Is it? Is it? No, even I can't get to that. Yeah, you're not going to get that rat. There is no way you're going to get in there. There's too much steel. So give up. She won't give up. I'll call her away. It's just terrier. They never give up till it's dead. So she'll stay there all blinking day. Psst, come on, Biscuit. Biscuit. Come on, Biscuit. Leave the rat alone. Come on. That's all right. So I'll go that way instead. Right, that's a job we are going to come back to. Come on. So, yeah, it appears yesterday when I was messing around with the pressure relief valve, I was turning the screw the wrong way. So I'll go back up the house now and just see what the pressure's like up there. Because she'll have more pressure in there too. And there'll be more pressure in there. More pressure everywhere. So, but as long as it's not too much, because I don't want it messing up my central heating system. Right, we are off out. It was going to be just to go and see my dad, but I got delayed a little bit because Dave the builder turned up. He wanted me to go shopping with him. He wants to go and buy a little tractor mower, but I haven't really got time, so I've had to let him down. He did drink my coffee though. But yeah, while I was waiting, the phone's gone off twice, and I've had 2 jobs come in for the tree company. So with work still being a bit shy on the ground, right now I'm having to, because I've got to keep 4 blokes busy. When jobs come in, I'm literally, if I've got the time, I'm going out and looking at them straight away, because we live now, as far as the tree company is concerned, in a pretty competitive market. When I started in 1989, my nearest competitor was probably 5-6 miles away. Now, my nearest competitor is less than half a mile away, and there's probably a dozen within that 5-6 miles. So there's same amount of work, but lots more people doing it, and it's not always down to who gives the best price. Sometimes it's down to who gives the first price. So yeah, sometimes right now where the farm work is fairly quiet, the barn wants power washing. I will get on with that, and hopefully now we've kind of sorted out our water pressure problem. I hope, touch wood. We can crack on with that. 2 jobs, they're about 10 miles apart from each other, but yeah, and my dad's right in between. I'm going to spend the next 2 hours doing that, because I have a responsibility not just to the farm and my livestock, but also to my staff. If I've got no work for them, I can't pay them. So yeah, this is my part of the tree company, is bombing around, looking at work to keep the other guys busy. So yeah, it's not the most glamorous part of my life, but in some ways it's it's almost essential balance. Anybody out there who farms, and especially if you farm on your own like I predominantly do, it's a really, really, really lonely way to spend your life. You could spend hours, days sometimes, and never talk to anybody. So although some people will classify me as nothing much more than a hobby farmer and a part-timer, I actually believe I'm better off than some of the full-time folks, because I at least get to talk and mingle with people. So every yin has a yang, Okay, so, and at the end of the day, what I'm doing now is how I've always earned me money. Well, for the last 30 years, it's how we built a house and reared 4 kids. Farm didn't do that. So the farm is what I like to do. I'm not saying I don't like this, but this is what I need to do. This is what pays the bills. So Famous Dave came in this afternoon, just after lunch. He's looking for a little compact tractor to put a rotavator on and a little finishing mower, stuff like that. And he wanted to know if I wanted to go with him down to Iron and Earth, down to Barry at down on the A38, but they didn't have anything that was kind of suitable. I was going there anyway because I wanted to take in that valve chest off the dumper. So I've left that in there, and hopefully I'll have a bit more luck with them than I did with PureTech. So, but yeah, this morning I ended up doing quotes, a lot more quotes. The phone got busy, and I literally just spent the morning driving around the countryside looking at tree work. A couple of the jobs I got straight away. Because they're old customers, and just they told me to come and have a look, see what they want to do, and they just said just crack on with it, which is always nice when that happens. But it's kind of meant that I've got nothing down here done, and I had set myself the target today of finishing that wall. I wanted that wall finished today, and the only way I'm going to do that now is by working a bit later than I intended to. So, but I don't know, half an hour or so, 3/4 an hour, that'll be done. What I am going to do in the meantime though is I'm going to take you back off there, and I'm going to fetch you back out of there if I can. If I can get hold of you. That's the filter there. I don't really need that because we are using mains water, so if you look through there you can see it's pretty clean. I know we only cleaned it out yesterday, but I've got to find somewhere to put that safe. I think for the time being, safe is going to be up there. Go in there. I've lost one of these. No idea where, no idea when, but yeah. That thread feels a bit, that's better. Right, let's plug it back in. Get, well, that one, and that one. If I can get that done tonight, happy days. So this isn't going to be most interesting in video, and I dare say most of you are going to duck off now. Well, you've seen it, haven't you? I've already done some, so what is there interesting about watching a bloke washing a wall and a gate? Not much really. That's some heat then. There we go. We'll have a little bit of a wet down first. Just see if we can soften it up a bit. I don't know about you, but that felt a bit more pokey and a bit more powerful. So we've put the other lance on. This is the lance that actually came with that machine. I think it's got a slightly smaller nozzle in there, which probably gives me slightly higher pressure. So yeah, right, I'll stick that on time lapse and we'll see how we get on. Right. Well, that didn't take as long as I thought. Changing the lance seems to have helped. It seems to go better with this lance than the other one, so I'll stick with this one for now. Right. I suppose I could make a start on that, couldn't I? Right, that's it. That's me done for today. It's 7:30. It's Friday. Most of you at the pub by now. But I'm going to go and have a cup of tea, put my feet up. That's it. I'll put my feet up. I'll see you tomorrow.